Hello, everybody in chat, and welcome to today's live stream. I believe my desktop audio is playing. We should have some nice Jedi The Last Order music playing in the background as we continue to build some Star Wars Lego today. But before I begin, I want to do a little bit of show and tell because I went shopping this past weekend to some of my local brick resellers, including Bricks and Minifigs and another store called Brick by Bricks. And I got some really nice things actually from there. So if you guys are ready, I am going to go ahead and show some of those to you. Also, hello to Bjorn, the Nightman, Nemeth, and Isaac G for being in chat and already being active and talking. Hello to all of you. Now, I want to show some of the things that I got from the stores because I did get some of it which is relevant to the clone army, and we'll get to those last. But first, I wanted to show you the two dragons that I picked up. I got I think these are from series like 23 or 22, I can't remember now which, but I found the green one at one of the stores and the red one actually at the other store, and I was like, well, I have to get them as a pair because, as you guys may or may not know, when it comes to my Lego City, I'm building a Ren Fair, and I figured these could be some mascots for the Ren Fair. They could be working there. Maybe they're a part of a play or something that's in the Ren Fair. I haven't fully decided, but that's where they're going to live. In keeping with the theme with the Ren Fair, I also found two more of these like old school orcs that I'm not actually familiar with which series they specifically came from because they're not the Lord of the Rings ones. I think they just might be... I think they might be just the castle line. I don't know if the castle went into like the high fantasy and added orcs to it, but I'm not really sure. But they're really, really cool. This guy has a cool, like, he's missing an eye because he's the king, I guess. But I really like the orc symbol here on his chest. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but it's so Warhammer. Like, it is such an orc Warhammer symbol, and I think it's kind of hilarious. Hello, Michael. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, Dan, you've got the Groot. Is it the, like the little figure version of Groot to build? I assume since it's something you need to build, it's not just the minifig version. But yeah, I got these two orcs, so that's really cool. I also randomly, because I love Egypt, I picked up one of these Egyptian mummies, who is double-headed, which I really like. She's got her, like, queen side on one head, and then on the back of it, it's got the, like, mummy version. And I just thought this was very Thousand Sons, and plus I don't know, I really like Egyptian themed things, so I wanted to get this particular figure. I think the eyes might glow. I'm looking at them and they've got that sort of limeish green white color tone that you see when they have that glow in the dark effect. And then the other random mini that I got was this genie, because I'm thinking of potentially using her hair for my own minifig, just because it is the length that I like. It's not quite the purple, it's more of a magenta, but you know, I think it could still work. So it's a potential for that. Also, I thought her torso and like printed body piece were really, really cool. Oh yeah, I forgot. And then, so for the big purchase that gets added to the clone army, we actually picked up, because we found it for a pretty good deal, the Mandalorian Starfighter, which we had not picked up when it was originally on shelves. Like, I think it recently retired. We had missed it, unfortunately, and we saw it at Brick by Bricks, and we're like, yes, because this particular one comes with a Saxon, a Bo-Katan, which, I mean, hello, of course, I need a Bo-Katan. And then we also have a Mandalorian Loyalist, which, for any of you that don't know this, I don't know how you wouldn't know this if you've been following for a while, but I'm a big pro wrestling fan. If you don't remember, one of Bo-Katan's Mandalorians with her in The Mandalorian is Sasha Banks, aka Mercedes Monet, and so now that Mandalorian Loyalist that is with Bo-Katan, in my head, it is Mercedes Monet, and I'm going to get an appropriate head so that I can put it in there and it can be her specifically, and I'm so happy. But that's not the only thing that we got for Star Wars. I have two other things that I picked up. You may see them already sitting on this desk. However, before we get to the rest of them, I want to talk about these absolutely amazing castle pieces that I found. These were in like a dollar bin at Brick by Bricks. I have no idea what set they are, so any of you Lego fans out there, if you can tell me what set these particular castle pieces came from, I would be grateful, because I think they're amazing. So it came with these two archways, as well as 8 of these, like, doors with a little window that does pop open. So, like, it's just like a little gate. And these are perfect for my Ren Fair, you guys. Like, I had been kind of holding off on it, didn't have all the pieces. This makes me really start... Oh, by the way, look at the backside. It's got additional printing on both sides. It's so good. But this has made me go, ooh, I can now create, like, the front entrance and or a little, like, theme park or something. So I can use these as, like, the main wall. I'm so hyped. I just wanted to show these off. And also to possibly inquire about where these maybe are from. They do look kind of like a 4+ set, but they're definitely not Duplo. That much I know, because they have normal studs. Or the normal pegs for studs. Because these, like, castle pieces work with them. So I don't, like, it's just such an elaborate printed piece. That's why I was really confused. Because I agree, it feels almost 4+ with how almost cartoony these, like, vine work is, right? But, like, it's definitely a Lego product. Yeah, because I was like sitting there going, is it a Lego product? It is. I see the Lego logo on here on the bottom. So it's definitely a Lego product, and this is definitely the Lion Knights. Like, I thought they used, don't they use the, I almost wanted to call this an Aquila, and that's absolutely not what it is. The fleur-de-lis. Like, I'm pretty sure the Lion Knights, like, dudes already use that symbol. So I'm assuming it must be something like that, but I don't really know specifically. Yes! You're right, Season 3 for Mando does drop, like, tomorrow, right? Yes, it's tomorrow, because I also have Dynamite tomorrow. Now, before we move on and actually get to our build, I got a couple other things. I got these little cool archway pieces, because you guys have seen the Rivendell set, right? I'm getting a Rivendell set, and I figured this would help blend some additional, like, structures into it, and I can create, like, a cool elven land with Rivendell at the center. It'll be glorious. But the other main thing that I got was, look at my fancy Dooku with his Clone Wars face. We found him at Brick by Bricks, and I was just like, holy shit. We have the Anakin version that also has the Clone Wars style face. And I don't remember if actually now if we have an Ahsoka version that does that. I think we do. I'm not sure though. But I've been slowly collecting some of the minifigs that have the Clone Wars era face, because I need them. Oh! The final thing. We have a Droideka. We have actually 2 of them. We just need to build 1 more of them. Oh, hold on. I'm holding him slightly off screen. There you go. There he is. He's beautiful. And then also we completed the Series 24 collection of minifigs. I have 1 at each of at least all of them, but I have 5 of my orcs. And you know they are going into my Ren Fair. That is exactly where they're going. Or maybe perhaps I'll throw them at the Lord of the Rings stuff, and they can add to the orc force, and they can storm Rivendell. But yeah, that was my collection of minifigs predominantly, because when I go shopping at these, like, reseller stores, I tend to predominantly get minifigs. Although, I will say, Brick by Bricks had a pretty good selection of both old Lord of the Rings, some old Star Wars, as well as, like, honestly, just a really good piece selection. I was very pleased with just that store in general, especially. But now I have dilly-dallied. What happened? Why did you get thrown down there? Hold on. Let me move so I can actually see my chat. Dude, they did a wolf... Like, they did a Wolfpack set from the 80s? Like, you're talking about Wolfpack from the clones, right? Or am I, like... Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. They did one that far back? I don't... Surely not. Surely not that far back. Like, maybe the 90s. Do they really have that many large printed pieces for the 4+ sets? That's really cool. Well, maybe I'll have to check out and see if they make any more 4+, like, castle sets, because I really like those. If I could find more, I'd be thrilled, because it would just add to the aesthetic of my Ren Fair. I'm going to have the most elaborate, fancy Ren Fair ever, and honestly, that's perfect for me, because I don't know, I just want one. To be fair, the Ren Fair that I actually go to is, in my opinion, recently very fancified. Like, they recently redid all of their stalls. It looks great. So I've kind of been very inspired by just how awesome my existing Ren Fair is, and I want to, you know, make that existing in in my Lego world because it would be really cool. And I'm not going to make my own Ren Fair because that would be very time consuming and I don't have the money for that. So, or the patience for it. I'm dropping pieces. Slide away. Ooh, I'm so sorry about that sharp noise of plastic scraping against wood. It's a little uncomfortable. Let me get you out of the way. There's some of our clone boys. Some of the 212. That's fair. That is fair. I miss the 90s personally. Actually, I miss like the late 90s, early 2000s. Because I'm pretty sure that like most of my memories are actually from the early 2000s. I just associate all the stuff with the 90s still. But I'm pretty sure like most of those cool things that happened to me were in the 2000s. So I miss that time period. Also, maybe that ages me. But who knows? Alright, we got all of our pieces separated. We've got some guns. Because this is war in the stars. Very dramatic. So very dramatic. I love all these rounded pieces. Oh, for the legs and stuff, probably. Nice. Alright, let's get this smaller bag opened up. Try not to lose any of our pieces because they're roly-poly, these rods. How many of you guys are excited for, How many of you guys are excited for the new version of this, or the second... Oh my god, words. I'm gonna try that sentence again. How many of you guys are excited for the new Fallen Order, or Jedi the Fallen Order game? I don't remember what the subtitle of it is, but basically where, Khalid, I think his name is? Is that his name? I don't know, I've been watching Jesse Cox play it. Well, I guess I've been watching, like, I don't know if it's Scary Game Squad or what they call the group when they're not doing scary games. But I've been watching Jesse and his group play through the first game, which is the soundtrack that we're listening to here in the background. And I'm glad I didn't play it because there definitely seems like there's some things in there that'd be very frustrating. Like all of the rope swinging looks painful. And I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I'd have, I think it's David who's playing it, or Davis who's playing it. I don't know if I'd have his patience. But like the second one, the new one that's coming out, I'm very intrigued by it because I've watched some reviews of it from people who, you know, got early access. And it seems like they've corrected some of the major complaints that people had with the first game. And so having a Souls-like Jedi game with a more, like, mature Jedi boy who kind of reminds me of Kanan, if I'm not, like if I'm honest. He reminds me a little bit of Kanan. At least in the brief period that I've spent with him. I've not, like, watched them finish the game or anything like that. Ooh, ooh. Hold on, I dropped something. No, that is not the one where you're playing as Vader's secret apprentice. In Jedi the Fallen Order, this is set between episode 3 and 4, and you are playing as a young Padawan who's like a teenager or like young adult by this point. But basically he was a Padawan when Order 66 happened, and he's gone into hiding, and he's on like a mining planet doing like scrap work and hiding his powers. And basically, from my understanding of the breakdown of the game, is what sets everything off is he ends up saving his like friend who's been helping him out and doesn't know he's a Jedi, using the Force because he falls. And that gets caught on camera by a probe droid because this planet that he's scavenging on and doing all this work on is heavily infested by the Empire. So the Empire happens to notice him, and it basically sets everything off. But the cool thing about it in the game, and that I did not know and actually made me a lot more intrigued, and especially to play the second one, is his story actually heavily involves the Night Sisters, which I did not realize. And I think Ventress and the Night Sisters are so cool. Now, obviously, Ventress is not in this game, but the fact that her people are in there just really excite me, because I like Savage, I like Maul, I like Ventress, and I like everything that happens with them and their culture, basically. So I don't know, I thought it was really, really cool. We've got our clones made up. Bam and bam. Good boys. Good 212. All right, now let's get to... Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I am not finished. I need to give you your guns. You can't send you off to war without your weapons. What do I need? I need a piece that I'm not seeing offhand. Did I... Did I not open a bag? Is that what happened? Okay, well, I'm just gonna skip that for now because I'm not... Where's this piece? Did I drop it onto the floor? Surely not. Is it... How bizarre. Those are pegs. Those are pegs. Those are definitely all pegs. These are the cone-shaped things. And then these are round. Like, I am 95% sure I'm not actually mistaken and I misplaced something. But we're going to just skip it for now. We're just going to move on to the actual gun. Because I'm sure I have more of those pieces somewhere. Just don't know where I would have put them. Did I sweep them aside with the minifigs? No, it doesn't look like it. I didn't open the bag before the minifigs. I have no idea what happened to those pieces. I'll find them later. They're probably, like, mixed in somewhere and I'm just missing them. Alright, in the meantime, I don't actually need this yet. I think we're going to actually start making the legs! Yes! I love the legs on this particular build. They're just, it's so cool. Where is the piece that I need? I need this one. How many of these am I making? Just the one for right now. Alright, I can do that. Okay, no, I am definitely missing a bag because I just run into a second piece that I need. So hold on. Hold on. Look at that! A bag that has the number 4 on it that I kind of need for this build. Oh my gosh, look, it's that piece we need for the guns. Immediately. I guess I should have looked harder. Go figure. All right, boys, here. Now that you've properly... Which hand do they actually make you dominant with? Oh. This way. I guess you're standing at attention. Because that's not how you use the gun! There we go. Now, they have their guns. They look proper. We're going to set them off to the side. Take care of the rest of these pieces real quick. Shouldn't be too bad. And then we can actually do our build, because we found our little pieces that we were missing. I thought I had prepped properly before getting ready on the stream. I was like, I'm going to pull out the first bag that I need. I'm going to get it ready. And then clearly not. Clearly I wasn't prepared at all because I skipped a bag entirely. All right, now we've got... I'm just going to actually keep those over there. Keep them separate from their other gray pieces. And we'll get to building with speed. Now, my plan for this week, because I have a lot of pro wrestling events to go to. Good lord, a lot of pro wrestling events to go to. If I don't finish this today, I'm not going to be too worried because we'll just wrap it up on Friday. Regardless of whether or not I finish this today, I'm definitely going to just be doing some more streaming on Friday to keep things simple for myself. Because I will have Rampage that afternoon/night, so we may do a little bit of an early stream now that I think about that. I will make an announcement about it, but that is the plan. And if you guys did not see already and you didn't watch the news on Monday, in which case, excuse you, go watch it after you're done with this, please. Then I will not be streaming this Saturday. I was going to go ahead and start Blood Bowl and continue playing that because I want to continue playing that game. But I've got all the wrestling. So I'm going to go ahead and give myself a little bit of a break. Take some time off from streaming on Saturday, and then we'll get back to things normal on Saturday. That is at least the current plan. So I'm going to just slightly adjust. There we go. That's better. I can see chat a little bit more clearly now. Mr. Frosty, hello and welcome to the stream. Hope you are having a wonderful day. My day has been incredibly gray and cold, I will admit. Thankfully, this room ends up getting quite warm because of the computer. Because of my computer. But the rest of the house is kind of chilly. Not that I'm going to be complaining about that much soon once it actually starts to get springtime and warmer. Because I will be very happy to have it cooler. Good Lord, will I be very happy to have it cooler. But just not freezing. Just not freezing. Alright, that goes like so. Whoop. As I pop pieces off. See, 70 sounds nice. That's normally what it is in California, but right now it's actually a bit chilly. Bit chilly. Like, it was raining when I went to the gym this morning, which was annoying because I didn't want to be outside with it being rainy, so I ended up being inside. And dude, there was just like this really stinky guy at the gym. There's this one guy that just, I'm pretty sure, just doesn't wear deodorant, and I'm like, come on, man. I know you're working out and you're sweating intentionally, but like, that's the even more reason to wear some. Please. But you know what? To each their own, I guess. To each their own. Just seems more courteous, you know? Especially if you're going into, like, a space where you know there's going to be other people. But that's just me complaining. Oh, Okami, you took 6 weeks off. Was it a fun 6 weeks off? I hope so, at least. Like, hope the vacation was, wanted and enjoyable for you. And hopefully going back isn't too painful. I know sometimes if you have a lot of time off and then you have to go back, you're like, oh man, I really just don't want to. So hopefully it's not too bad for you. It's true, Squawk-Doppus. They do sometimes just, like, leave a funk cloud. And, like, he was right next to me for a little while. I had to, like, move and go do something else. Because he was just very pungent. And I'm like, bro, come on. Come on. Alright, we're building a leg up. It's coming together very well. Let's go ahead and grab. Although, I guess I really shouldn't complain. At least I have a gym to use. I am quite lucky like that, so. But still, be courteous. Oh my god. Thankfully, I have not, like, thankfully my area is pretty good about not being a super stinky wrestling community. Like, there are some occasionally, of course, but nothing that's so pungent that it's, like, takes down the arena or something like that. So, I'm hoping that the AEW shows that I go to are the same way and that we're not next to anybody stinky or anything like that, because sometimes they can be. Good lord. I'm sure you guys know. I'm sure you guys know. Did I not grab myself a soda? Apparently I didn't. I'll go on a break later and grab myself one of those, because I swear I thought I did, but if I did, I didn't bring it in here with me. Let's go ahead and get this yellow pin in for the footsie. There we go. I don't know if this has a specific angle, but hopefully that will work out. Ooh, okay, and then we're going to attach this. Like so. Oh, I apparently was supposed to put a peg here and missed that. Just my bad, my bad. Nope, I didn't do that right at all. Where's my brick separator? Oh, hold on. Don't rip my headphones off. Okay, got it. I have an entire drawer full of both, an entire drawer in my lovely storage that I've been slowly organizing for all my Lego pieces that is entirely filled of nothing but the teal versions of the Lego brick separators as well as the orange versions, because holy cow, you get so many of them when you are buying sets. All right, we might need to pop that off for a second so that I can get this out. Whoop! I'm really wanting to throw just all of my pieces onto the floor today. Alright, so let's get this back on. I think it goes like that. Yes. No. Did I just do this completely wrong? Hold on, I need to backtrack a second. Okay, we've got that. It goes like this. I did face it the wrong way. Alright, it goes like that. And then this goes like that. I missed that one step. Okay, we fixed it. Now, let's go ahead and do that. Perfect. That looks more appropriate. And then we get to make something that looks like a giant cog. So, Michael, what I've been doing for my bits ordering is, I do it a little bit by size and also by color. I've not actually ordered that many individual bricks except for 2x2s, and that I did through, I actually think we just did it on, like, either Rebrickable or, I think it was Rebrickable. We just ordered, like, some bricks that somebody was selling because we were making a bunch of Mills plates. But otherwise, for most of my bricks, I've actually just been getting the classic sets. And, like, you can actually see, the big yellow box right here. Here in the corner, behind the arm. There it is. That is just one of the big classic sets. So I got one of those, and then I got 2 of the smaller creator classic sets. I don't know. I don't know the actual difference between them, but it was one that was in like a Target exclusive box, and it had some like pastel-y colors, and it included some, actually, I believe it actually had some of these castle pieces in it too, randomly. And I was like, oh, that's really neat. So I got that, and that's where most of my pieces have come from. Otherwise, they are just spares from existing sets, or the other big place that I've gotten the majority of my pieces is actually the VIP bags when you go and shop with Lego. I have gone crazy with my Lego shopping, and for example, when they had the Chinese New Year VIP bag, I ended up with like 7 of those. So I had like times 7 of every piece quantity that came in that bag. I have so many bunnies right now. I could make an elaborate bunny farm. The same thing with pigs. This happened with one of the other VIP sets, and that's actually how I ended up with a butt ton of pigs. Was just like because of that. And honestly, I'm not upset by it in any capacity, because my Ren Fair is going to have a big farm around it, and now I can really make that elaborate. But it's one of the areas where I picked up a lot of my bricks. Hello, Sarah Games! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I don't think I've seen the green one. Is that the big size Okami? Like the really oversized brick separator? For like, I guess separating large plates or something? I don't actually know what that one's for specifically. Okay, have I done everything here? I have. I just need one of these. And then this is gonna go... Okay, so it's gonna go on this side. Oh, I see. Okay, it goes up here like this. In between? Amazing. Okay. And then... Oh! Fancy. Oh, I just knocked that off. That's fine. We'll put it on in a second. Let me just... Woo! Amazing. Amazing. Okay, did I put that back into the right... I did. Alright, we put it into the right spot. We have our first leg. It's majestic. Now let's build a second one. Your friend can go there. Get out of my way. You need to build your other leg. Where is one of these? And we need one of these. one of these and one of the long ones. There we go. Basically doing the exact same thing that we did before, but I assume we're going to reverse like one element so that it faces the other direction. That is my suspicion, having built a number of Lego sets by this point. Just a small number of them. I can't wait till we actually build this one up. Normally with the blue in these, I wasn't super fond of it, but I think it works really well in this particular design. And I know the rumor is right now that we're actually going to get a starfighter being... I can't remember if it is doing the chasing or it is being chased, but there's like a scene from... It's the new set that's rumored to come out. It's like it's a Mandalorian starfighter versus the TIE Interceptor, which I think is just to be really cool. And I just picked up a couple of TIE... Do we have 2 TIE Interceptors, right? We have 0 TIE Interceptors. What's the other one we got then? The TIE... Fighter, yes. That's the one we picked up recently. Well, regardless, we're going to build up our Empire ships, and I'm excited. I'm looking forward to all the new Star Wars content that comes out for LEGO. I'm hoping they get a lot of really good stuff for May the 4th. I'd love to see some stuff just focused on Bad Batch Season 2. Honestly, I would love to see, by this point, it'll be okay for them to put out Mandalorian Season 3 stuff, so I'm expecting some of that. And then I'd love for them to start previewing whatever's coming for Ahsoka. Just throwing that out there for you, LEGO and Disney. I know my opinion does not matter, but I'm just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. All right. We've got... Nope. That one. There we go. I really probably shouldn't have put my build on top of my instructions when I need to consistently turn the page. Huh. Mr. Frosty, I am talking to the Chaos Cultist. He is in the other room. I think playing some Total War Warhammer 3, which sounds lovely. And, he's just off camera, hanging out while I do this and build some Lego, as is my way. All right, I'm not going to forget the peg step this time. There we go. Now we can move on to building the remainder of the foot. Ooh, I like this new song that's come on. I like things that feel like they're sort of mystical. That's what this reminds me of. I have not watched anything from Star Trek Picard, but I have heard, I think, decent things. It's been a while since I've actually heard anybody talk about it, but I think I heard originally good things about it when it was first coming out. How long has it been running now? It's been a little while, right? Like, not, like, super long, but I think it's been out for a smidge. I should really watch that. I do like Picard. And by that, I mean, Sean Patrick Stewart. Sir John Patrick Stewart. To be formal about it. But also just like the character Picard is also a very cool character. Although I'm one of those people. I kind of like I'm kind of a DS9 fan. So Cisco is up there for as my favorite captain. Although I guess he's not really... Does he qualify? He's a commander, right? Like, he's not really a captain, because he's not captaining a starship. So I guess maybe he doesn't count. But he's my favorite leader of a TV show for Star Trek. I almost said Star Wars because we're working on Star Wars stuff. Ooh, did I push that in too far? Hopefully not. Okay, we've got that on, and now I think we just start attaching the two. Bam. Got our other leg. Beautiful. And this... oh, actually goes on the same side. Unexpected. Does it go back here? Yes. Okay, it's in the back of it. Where is my long peg? There we go. Got that. And now that I've attached it, I'll go ahead and make the round thing that goes off to the side. Because I knocked it off last time, so I kind of skipped it to save myself that same headache. Because I knew it'd probably happen again. And then I need one of these. There we go. And that gets plugged in right there. Cool. Now he's really gonna fall over because he's got 2 legs on one side and no legs on the other. Okay. That's okay. I assume we're gonna fix that next, considering I have plenty more pieces. Apparently no. Apparently I'm not fixing that at all. Apparently we're just doing something completely different. How unexpected. Alright, well I guess I need this sucker. Let's bring him back onto camera. Does this go? This goes on the side with the legs. So then put that there. Okay. And then we're gonna do the same thing, but this one has a nice little grate on it, don't you know? Dude, Bjorn, you've never watched any of Star Trek? I would really recommend checking out... God, I don't even know where to actually recommend you start. I mean, okay. Realistically, I think you could pick any of the series and probably be fine. I guess Janeway is sometimes like the least talked about, but I think there's some good episodes there still. I personally think that the character and stories in DS9 are by far my favorite, but they are also not... it's not gonna be the exact same vibe as you might get from either the OG series or even why can I not think of Picard's actual like Enterprise? I couldn't think of the word Enterprise. I don't know why I couldn't think of that, but I just couldn't. So like you could either watch the OG, you could watch Star Trek Enterprise. I personally think Deep Space Nine is my favorite, but I just think there's some really effing good characters in that show. Like, Sisko is great. I think the Bajoran and their, like, religious conflict that ends up being a thing through the entire series is fascinating, and is an interesting take, because I don't think that really gets covered as much as a whole, just in Star Trek and some of the other series. Plus, it has... my all-time favorite character, Garrick, in it, and he's fucking amazing. The Cardassians, not Cardassians, that is a... every time! God damn it! I have done this every time I've tried to say this particular species name in Star Trek, and I call them after fucking Kim Kardashian. That is not what they are called. It's... hold on, I have to look it up because I can't remember now. It's too similar to Kardashian. I think it's Cardassian. What's Garrick? Yes, Cardassians. I think the Cardassians are fantastic. Garrick in particular is amazing. And there's also just some really, really amazing episodes in Deep Space Nine. But there's really, really good episodes in a lot of the different series, so treat yourself, like somebody else said in the comments, and definitely check it out. Definitely check some out. The Next Generation, that's what Picard's one is called. Thank you, Okami. I could not remember that for the life of me. So yeah, check out either Next Gen, DS9. Those are my 2 picks. But I'm biased. All right, let's go ahead and keep working on this now that I've talked enough about Star Trek for a little bit. That needs to be centered. There we go. Got some dramatic noise happen, or not noise, music happening with our Jedi right now. All right, we need one of these, and then we're just gonna put a ton of these, and by ton I mean 4 of these plate pieces, these rounded plate pieces on. Like that. And then we're gonna flip it on the back side and do this, apparently. Ah, no, does that go on this peg? Nailed it. Okay, we've got that there. Oh, we're doing that times 2. My bad. Wrong color. Hello, Odo. Welcome to the stream. I've actually not watched any of Voyager. And if I did, it was so, like, minimal that I don't remember it at all. Because that's, Voyager is, with Archer, right? If I remember correctly. Okay, there we go. So we've got both of those on. Now we're actually going to work on his other side. Perfect. And Garrett, we got you figured out. That there. Now, I'm covering all of my pieces with my book. I'm also shedding, apparently, everywhere. Get out of here. Oh. Where did you pop off of? Right there. Look at that. Oop. Apparently I broke a few pieces off of that. My bad. Guess I should be a little bit more careful when I'm handling the model. There we go. That looks corrected. Now, we're going to gently set you off to the side so that we don't break more pieces off. My bad, my bad. Ah, Voyager's the Janeway one. Got it, got it. I cannot remember. I've not watched enough Star Trek to actually be able to name the majority of the shows that well, because it's been ages. When was the last time I watched Star Trek? It's been like 8 years. Now that I think about it. Holy shit. I should rewatch DS9. Yeah, I should totally rewatch DS9. I love that show. You know what I also should rewatch? Stargate. I really should rewatch Stargate and Farscape. Man, all of those are great. I miss old sci-fi. Got it, got it, got it. That's where I was getting the Enterprise show from. Understood. Alright, let's keep doing this. Looks like we're building more lakes. Go figure. It's almost like it's got 6 of them. Alright, and where is the one with the pegs on the bottom? There we go. Get the little thing there. And one of these. Sometimes Lego pieces are very, like, they just fly out of your hands. I'm sure you guys are very familiar with this if you built Lego, especially as an adult. But, good lord, sometimes they really just do fall completely out of your hand. Alright, let's get these pegs in. We know the process here. Let's make sure we're getting all of our angles correct, which it does appear we are. Get on there. And then don't forget that, which I know is probably on the next page, but it's important. It's a very important step. Cisco is my favorite, personally. I have not watched enough with Janeway to know whether or not she would be my favorite. I have watched some stuff of hers because I remember my dad randomly had it on, like, in the background when I was growing up. Because I think it was new at the time and he was watching it. And I remember enjoying it. I just didn't, like, it didn't stick with me, so I didn't sit and watch that much of her stuff. But Cisco, like, I've watched all of DS9, and I mean, I've gushed about it already today on stream, but I love it. I think there's some great episodes in there. And again, Garrick is definitely one of my all-time favorite characters. I also think, like, everything with, the Ferengi, great. Like, just stellar stuff. It's real sad when, the actor who played Quark, because I don't remember if it was him now or his brother, but one of the actors that was playing either of those two, I think, passed away, like, not too long ago, and I was bummed to hear about that. At least I think that's what it was. Yeah, I think that was what it was. Blake's 7. I don't actually know that one. Is that like is that set in the Star Trek universe, or is it a separate series? Oh, Babylon 5? Yes, Babylon 5 is also worth the watch. If that's what you mean by B5. I'm assuming that's what you mean. Expanse, I've heard great things about. I've heard mixed things about the game, though. Which is a little bit of a shame. Because I wanted to love that a little bit more. But that was a while ago. Maybe it was just somebody who was being butthurt about it, rather than it being a legitimate claim. Because I've actually not played the Expanse RPG at all. And I know is there a board game for it too? Blake 7 is a British sci-fi show. And is it meant to be like, is it specifically meant to be like a comedy sci-fi show? Or is it meant to be like a more serious endeavor?
Are they talking about Red Dwarf?
No, they're talking about something called Blake's 7.
I don't know. Sounds European.
It is. They said it's British. You know what I actually really want to watch? This is totally not... I don't think it's a sci-fi show specifically. But I also think it might be British. But it is a comedy drama about, like, this group of vampires. Let me see if I can look up what it's called. I almost want to say Heart of Darkness, but I don't think that's what it is. What We Do in the Shadows. That is a show that I feel like I have been told by so many people that I need to watch because I love vampires so much, but I've never seen it. But I've been told this thing is freaking hilarious. And it's on my, like, list of things when I have actual free time to just binge watch something to watch. Yes, What We Do in the Shadows. That's exactly it, Steven. Yeah, Sarah, you're totally right. B5 did totally break the mold for studios. Yes, What We Do in the Shadows. That is precisely what I'm talking about. I have heard nothing but great things about it, and that it would just be completely up my alley. And I think it's British, or maybe it's some other European, like, show. I don't remember specifically, but I know I've been told by multiple different people who know me, who don't know each other, to be like, you need to watch this show. I wonder if it's on Tubi. I wonder if I could find it on Tubi. Is it, like, from what I've been told, because I just absolutely love vampires, and don't mind like tropey comedy vampire stuff, that it would be totally up my alley. What is happening? Why are you not going into this peg? There we go. Okay, we've got... He's slowly... He's stable. With 3 legs, he can, in fact, stand upright. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of my boy. Okay. We need to get him his other leg, though. I think that's important. Let's see if I can do this via memory. I've only done it, I feel like, a dozen times now. And by a dozen, I mean 4. And by 4, I mean 3, because this is technically the 4th one, so I haven't completed it yet. Therefore, I can't actually say that I've done it 4 times. But I'm about to have done it 4 times. Dramatic music. Spicy. I'm glad you are enjoying it. Okay, so it's on... Wait, they put it on Disney Plus? Really? Okay, or Hulu. Apparently, the What We Do in the Shadows, that vampire flick that I need to... That Gwendolyn and various other people
told... Yeah, it's on Disney Plus.
Is it really on Disney? Oh my god, honey, we need to watch
It's
that.
on the carousel.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I've never noticed that. Holy shit. I need to pay attention to that more. Yeah, apparently I need to watch that.
Oh,
like, apparently I've...
Oh, yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, well, okay. He's known that, and he's not...
You know, okay, folks in chat, do you know how many times a day I am like, hello, dear, you have worked very hard. You do all of the streaming. You do the recording. You do the other stuff we can't talk about on YouTube. You know what? What do you want to do, dear? And you're always like, I don't know.
That's because I forget things, because I'm tired.
I'm like, I give you options. I'm like, do you want to watch anything? Do you want
Okay,
to
I will try to... You know what? I'm going to write it down right now. I'm going to write it down right now.
She will never look at this note again.
Watch... What is it called?
What We Do in the Shadows.
What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh my god.
In... No, that's not what I wrote at all, phone. What We Do in the Shadows. Thank you. Okay, I've written it down. Listen, guys, I have a bad memory. And he's not wrong. He does ask me, like, all the time, what do I want to do? And I'm like, I don't know. Also, everybody is saying hello.
Howdy, y'all.
That was my southern
I have no
Chaos
idea
Cultist.
if the microphone will even pick that up.
I have no idea either, but I hope you guys...
Sorry, I'll try it again.
Okay.
Howdy, y'all!
Okay. I'm glad you came back for that. That was a much better howdy, y'all. Appreciate you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Howdy, y'all. Every time I go southern now, ever since I've watched the Loki TV series, I go into Mrs. Minutes. Or Miss Minutes, sorry, not Mrs. Miss Minutes. And go into like Southern Belle-ish.
You started doing it back on the old Let's Play channel after we played Final Fantasy VII.
Oh my god, yes, because I gave Tifa a Southern accent.
Yes.
That's right.
So you spent about 40 hours reading Tifa's dialogue in
As
a
a Southern accent. It was pretty fantastic. God, that's something we should go back and like redo, maybe.
Well, we were gonna do it and go back and do the remake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh, that's maybe an interesting idea. And okay, that is an interesting idea. I do, because like we need to play that. We've not played the remake yet.
I know.
My goodness, how dare us? What do I
You
need?
have many other games to play.
Oh my goodness, so many games. So many games to play. And good lord, we have some good ones coming out soon.
You want the Death Stick?
I would love the Death Stick, thank you. No, Tifa does not have a voice. I just gave her a voice.
I mean, Tifa had a voice in
Oh,
the
I guess.
remake, yes.
Yeah, I guess she had a voice in the remake, but she didn't have a voice in the OG, right?
No.
None of them did.
No.
Yeah, so because we were doing it as a Let's Play, we were reading all the voices. And I played the role of Tifa, along with, like, Aerith, which I gave my, like, super high-pitched girl voice to. And Tifa, I ended up going Southern, y'all. And I think I actually, by the end, I was pretty decent. Because I had done it for so long. That Let's Play took us quite a while. Oh, excuse me. A little bit of a cough. I am going to take a short break here in a few minutes just to go refresh myself and honestly probably fill my water, grab myself a soda for a little bit of caffeine energy. And then we'll go for about another hour. We'll go until about 3 o'clock. If I don't finish this, like I said earlier in the stream, I am going to complete this on Friday. Instead of doing a standard hobby tutorial video or anything like that this week, what I instead decided to do was just take it a little bit easy, do the live stream, because as I've said probably dozens of times now, and you guys are tired of hearing it, I'm going to a bunch of pro wrestling events this weekend. And I'm gonna be tired, so I'm sorry I'm abandoning you briefly to enjoy myself with pro wrestlers. Because they're awesome. It's gonna be such a good show. I'm very, very much looking forward to it. I put that on correctly? Yes.
Hey,
Yes, hey,
I found this on the Lego table.
Oh my god, I did get myself a soda and then didn't bring it in here. Remember how I talked about that maybe earlier? Chaos Cultist is always looking out for me. One of the reasons I love him. Delicious. Well, I'm still going to take a break here in a little bit because I want to stretch my legs and stuff. But, at least now I don't have to go upstairs. Which is great because I did... Okay, I don't actually have that excuse. I didn't do legs today. I was about to be like, I did legs today! And they're tired. And then I really remembered that, no, actually, Angela, you did arms today and a little bit of core. Oh my god, can I tell you guys how happy I am to not have to be doing the 40 push-ups a day push-up challenge anymore? I did my last set today. I have 2 videos left to post on Instagram because I've been a little bit behind on that because I'm lazy. But I did them all. I did 40 push-ups every day in February. I don't know how many that accounts to. Hold on, let me do maths real quick. 40 times 28. That's 1,120 push-ups in the month of February. Yeah! Alright, I'm feeling really great about myself, but oh my god, I don't want to do push-ups for a little while. I'm going to keep them in my routine, but I don't want to do them for like at least the remainder of this week. I'm done with push-ups. Done with push-ups, y'all. Why are you not going in there? Please peg your way in. Don't stab my chest. That's rude. Okay. Why? Shit. What, wedged it? There we go. There we go. It's a tight fit. That's what she said. But we've got our legs on and he's cute and derp looking and I love it. Oh. All right, do we get to make the cute legs now? I want to make the cute legs. No, we get to put the other side thingamadoodles on. Fine, fine. I'll make the cute legs hopefully soon. Get you there. And you there. Is it maybe lower or lower? I think this actually goes up. Yes. Oop. I did this one too low. Hold on. I'm crushing everything. That's back on. Oh my god, I did all of them too low. Alright, I've corrected my mistake. I'm going to need these 2 pieces, all 8 of these. Let's go. Bam. Bam. Woo! Yes! Unfortunately, it doesn't have an actual walking mechanism. Holy shit, would that be cool, though? But it does, like, I guess technically, if you, like, I don't know if would it be considered a walking mechanism? I don't know. Maybe it does technically have a walking mechanism. You know, I was so fast to say no to that, but I actually think it does walk.
Not automated.
Like, it's not automated, but, like, it does have, like, a... Like, you can move it and, like, make...
Shimmy it.
Yeah, you can, like, shimmy it and, like, make his legs move, like, look like they're moving. Isn't he cute? This is what we're building. This is... We're making this giant honking thing! And I can't wait to get to the sculpting portion. I love just how these panels go together, because it opens up. Like, it just, like, the whole thing, if I remember correctly, like, these open up on the side and, like, lean out. It's all, like, hinged. And then... Yeah, this goes up and this goes down. Like, look how freaking cool that is. God, I can't wait to... Okay. We need to move on with ours, though. Oop, and then let me secure that. Hold on. Secured. All right. Clones. Here, can you... Thank you.
Wait, don't want him just taking up a huge amount of space?
I would love for him to take up a huge amount of space if I had space for him to take up, but I don't. I need this clear. For Lego. Alright, there's one. Oop, I didn't finish putting the last thingamadoodle on there. Bam! Okay, so we've got those on. He's looking glorious. What do we do with all of these? Ah, the turrets. The turrets, the turrets. Alright. That was majestic. It's spun with glory. I'm assuming I'm gonna need to do this a number of times. But I need two of these, one of... Sorry, just one of these. I need two of the pegs. And then... One of these? Yes, one of these. Bam. I love how this one works. Pressure! It's via pressure! Alright, then this one needs to do that. And then we have a ball joint. Like, is that not the coolest thing? Why are you so cool? Oh, I apparently did not at all grab the right one. I actually want this long boy to go like that. And then we also need a cone. This. And then, oh, okay. And that makes our little gun. Bam! Alright, where do you go? You apparently go on the front. Into the middle hole. There we go. One gun for destruction of the droid army. Why did you not just tell me to make two of these and do it on both sides? I feel like that would have just been easier. Right? Like, does that not feel like it would be easier? Whatever. Alright, we've got our ball joint in. Got that. We've got our peg here. Oh, ow. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. The Lego scraped me. Ow, the Lego scraped me. Curse you, Lego. Curse you and your hard plastic and sharp edges. Whoop. Oh man, these are fiddly. These are fiddly! We're fiddly. Dude, it's a good set. Also, hello, Simon. Hello, hello. Oh, maybe there is a wheel. I'll have to look. I don't think there is, though. I don't think that, at least not that I remember there being when I was looking at it just now. And there's nothing, there's at least no wheel below on this guy yet. But maybe we'll get to that. Alright, this one also needs to go on. It's going on the other side. Bam. Alright, there we go. It's very, like, flimsy, I feel like, a little bit, but, you know, that's fine. Oh, probably because I didn't stick the peg in all the way. You know, if you put the peg in all the way, it actually secures into place, and then you don't have this wibbly wobbly thing. Makes sense, makes sense. Alright, so our guns are prepared. He was... You know, like when dogs splay their legs and, like, and go down like this? I feel like that's what this machine can do. It's kind of like a giant dog.
Yeah, kind of making it neat.
Like, doesn't it, like, do the whole, like, spread?
Uh-huh.
Bam! Oh, I just love how it positions itself into place. It's just so cool, yes. Oh, well, fine. Ha! Put it down and then took it away. I don't actually know what Blue Peter is. Is it like a children's like cartoon or something? Okay, we got our guns done. Finally, using some of these red tiles. I really like the music in this game. Wow, you didn't do that at all, Angela. It's because you grabbed the entirely wrong piece, you fool! You need this one. Alright, let's try this again. That piece goes there, this piece goes there, then this piece goes there. Oh my god, it actually fits. It's amazing when you actually, you know, use the right frackin' pieces. Fool. Alright, go that. Let's go ahead and stick that in. I love how fucking well that works. That goes there. Okay. I got another little turret. I knocked his damn leg thing off again. Oh. And then this is gonna get another long gun. Oops. Helps I put that on correctly. And then from here, I actually need... Oh, interesting. Okay, this. Oh, I'm sorry, not these ones. The clear ones. The clear ones, this black piece, this, and this. Okay. Like that. And then these are, ooh, interesting, going here. Oh. Okay, but then this goes like this. Okay. Where are you? So you're going on this? Oh, that's so cool. I love how they achieve angles with Lego. Okay, so we just created this piece, right? We have this like nice angled piece, and it's straight, or it looks straight. What it ends up going into is there's this peg hole here, like right here where this black piece is, and that peg goes into there. And then you'll notice though that there's this gray piece. Okay, you see that gray piece there? It's kind of sticking out. It goes underneath, and that like creates it stable so that it doesn't keep moving up, and you've got this now nice slope, which is just fucking cool. Like, I love how these come together like that. That's really, really rad. Okay, we're doing basically the exact same thing, but reverse. So, go like that, go like that. like that. Bam. Bam. Did I drop? I did. Alright, there we go. Got that. Got our last rod. What do I need? I need this. There we go. Then this goes here to secure them in place. Grab these pieces yonder. This and this. This is gonna go here. Make sure I put this piece on correctly because I don't want to fuck it up. There we go. These go here. Cool. And then, basically, we do the exact same thing, but on this side. Yes. Haha! Amazing. And now we have 4 guns to aim at the separatist scum! Alright. Sorry, just bumped the microphone a little bit. We have... What the fuck? Hold on, hold on. Oh! I see what happened. I was like, I have a spare, like, I have a bunch of spare pieces. What the hell? I know why I do. Because I forgot to make one of the wheel embellishments. There we go. Now these pieces make sense to be extras. This is just somebody's extra gun. And you are a spare. Yay! Okay, now that I have completed that bag, I'm gonna go ahead and take a very brief break to just stretch my legs and stuff real quick, and I'll be back with you guys momentarily. Alright, I've returned our audio so that we can continue listening to some delightful Star Wars music. And I believe I have unmuted myself, which is always excellent. I've also rolled over my dress. That is part of the problem with wearing this particular one. Sarah, I am so glad that your burgers turned out delicious. I love a good burger. I am doing tacos tonight myself. I'm going to be doing chicken tacos. I'm looking forward to them. I like to make them a bit spicy. I'm sure it's probably not spicy for some people, but like it's spicy for me, and I'm a wimp. So just, you know, take that with a grain of salt, I guess. but that is the plan for tonight. All right, we are back. Let me grab bag 5, which we may not finish on this stream. It depends. I mean, these kind of look like mostly big pieces, but I'm not 100% sure we'll get through it all. Now I'll just set it off to the side for this Friday, when we'll wrap this up. Because I'm not going to be doing a standard video this Friday because of the wrestling. Get all of our pieces out. Get these. I don't know why I kept these bags on my desk. My garbage can is literally right there. Although it is getting a little full, I might need to take it out. I'm gonna move that out of the way for a moment. And let's get these organized. They're not taking up nearly as much space on my desk. You know, sometimes I feel like, oh, I've got this really nice big desk, all the space to work, and then I immediately clutter it, and then suddenly have no space left to work. There's so many round pieces in this bag. Are we getting... No, I don't think we're getting to work. I think the last legs are on the... Or the final 2 legs are in the last bag. If I remember correctly. But we'll find out. I can't wait to build. Like, those are my favorite parts, is the last 2 legs. Alright, got our red pieces. We got our clone legs. Some dark gray pieces. Now let's get these separated. Let's get our clone built up. Where is... Oh, right, he's inside the cockpit. I was about to be like, where's our 4th boy? Where's the commander? Because I think... I just realized I didn't switch to... You don't think that's Cody. But now I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Let me grab this. Oh! Wow, I just broke that apart. Hold on. Good lord. Okay. Well. That was really dramatic. Let me just pop this back together. One moment. There's that. Nope. And then there's that. Okay, I fixed it. Don't worry. Okay, yeah, this is definitely Cody. That was the first one we built. That's what I thought. I just couldn't remember, and I was like, then second guessing myself. You know what, Cody? You're not gonna be driving the ATTE. Let's get your buddy here. He's gonna be driving the ATTE. There we go. Get in there, friend. You're never coming out again. Oh, hold on. You are coming out again because I just knocked you off your seat. How dare I? How very rude of me. I'm so sorry. I didn't stick you on very well at all. Okay. Okay. You're in there. You're fine. Can you please slide in like a good boy? Like a good clone lad. I knocked him off again. I'm gonna leave it. I'll fix it later. I'm just gonna move on. Moving on. All right. We need to finish organizing. Pull all of the black pieces because there's fewer of them, so they'll be easier to find. If I can pick them all up, that'd be great. All right, go for the dark gray next. Nice tan pieces, not many of those being used. And then, just gonna set those there, kind of out of the way. Don't let me forget that they're up there, because I will. And then all of the light gray pieces. So many bags. I guess there were 2, like, large bags. This is the bulk of the... I wonder, this must be start of the chassis. You have 3 Codys? That's awesome. I need to pick up a Rex. So I saw one at, Brick by Bricks, actually. It was $200! Which I know is probably, like... Probably not that actually unreasonable. Oh my god, these are so cute. What? Are these bombs? What are... Hold on. What is this? Is that a bomb piece? Like, is it supposed to be a grenade? Because it's round. Or is it like a... Are they meant to be... a communicator? Like, what? I've never seen that before. And I don't remember where these are. Is this just like part of the console? It almost looks like it could be... I was thinking maybe it could be like something you put on the minifig, like as like a backpack piece or something like that. I know some of the minifigs get that kind of treatment, and I wasn't sure if that's what this was, but I've got 3 of them, so I must use 2 of them. Because they always give you a spare of the small, like the little wee pieces, you know, the 1x1. They always give you like 1 extra of each of those, normally in my experience. So I wonder if that's what it's for? I don't know. I've never seen that before. Is it? Okay, it is a thermal detonator. That's really cool. I've heard that, Simon. I've heard that there's a rumor that Rex is coming soon in a new set, and I'm really... actually very, very hopeful of that, because while I don't expect it to actually affect the price that much of his old figure, I do expect it to affect it a little bit, and I'm hoping it'll maybe make it go down because he's not as in demand. Like, I'm expecting him to still be expensive, like $100 or something, but I'm hoping he drops from like 200 to 100, because I think I'm a crazy person, and I think I'd fork out $100 for like an old Captain Rex minifig. I just don't think I'd do more than that, unless it was just in immaculate condition or something. Maybe I'd do like 150, but like really like 100 is where I'd like the most I'd ever want to pay for a minifig, because it's a minifig, and I feel like it's a little ridiculous. But I also understand that there's like demand, right? So I want one. I want one really badly. He's so cool. He's such a badass. Although I do think one of my favorite clones is actually, like, it's a toss-up for me sometimes between Rex, Echo, and actually Tech. Tech in the newest season of Bad Batch has been just awesome, in my opinion. And I really like him. I want to see him do more. All right, but there's a gun for you. There's a bunch of those pieces. Oh, excuse me. I did not mean to yawn so dramatically. Clearly I need more caffeine. That's what that's told me. I mean, at least that hopefully gives you a big space, though, even though you're doing it around, like, cutlery and... Although, couldn't you just, like, move the utensils and off to the side and then put them back? Like, that shouldn't be too hard, right? Dude, a rugby match sounds awesome, Michael. That is going to be really, really cool. I think I got both bags. Okami, don't worry. I think I got bag 5A and excuse me. Because all I got left back here is 6. Both of those are 6, so I think we're good. All right, let's focus. I need 4 of these, and then a T. Are you in the light gray color? Oh my god, there's so many. There it is. I found it. The T. 1 peg. 2 peg. That's what I've heard. I've heard that there's a swamp speeder. I don't know if it's, like, confirmed or not yet. But that's the rumor I've heard as well. In which case, I am very excited, because like I said, I want a Rex. I want him to come back out. I want to be able to get access to him more easily. This is not even the right size. What the hell are you doing, Angela? Are you the longer one? Hell yeah, you are. Okay, let's try this again. Peg. Peg. Music. Could you not be so dramatic? It's just, we're just building Lego. It's okay. Alright, and then this goes here, like that. Oh, and then the T. It's very secure. Oh. Oh, this is for the handle. Got it. Oh my god, it just stays in there. That's amazing. Okay, hold on. I need this. And then I need 1 and 2. Holy cow, this is so cool! Yep, this is the handle to carry him around. Just like how the gunship would do when it's carrying him, although he's a little front heavy right now. He's leaning out, he's a little drunk. The ATTE is drunk. It's okay, buddy, we'll get you stable. Alright, we've built the handle. Go us. Let's build this. Yes, the leg. Let me grab my pieces. This. And small one. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. This is a big leg. Where are... Okay, I'm gonna preemptively say that I'm probably gonna do this twice. Let's just assume that the majority of this is probably gonna be done twice, okay? So we're gonna build it twice. At least up to a certain step. Like that. Jam into the music. Gotta find these pieces quickly before I explode, I feel like is what's about to happen. And or I'm running from something. Okay, we've calmed down. Where is this last little thing? I know you're here. Piece that I need. I will find you with my eyeballs. There you are. Found you. Told you. Told you. I would hope so. I also want there to be a Bad Batch set with Cody. Like, I want both of them from Bad Batch. That would be amazing. I want so many Bad Batch sets, actually. I actually really want... So from Season 3, I know it was not a super enjoyable episode for a lot of people, but I found the racing episode really cute. I enjoyed it a lot. I think it's setting up something very interesting with Sid and the Bad Batch, so I personally am very intrigued to see where they're going with it, because I definitely think she's going to betray them, and I'm going to be heartbroken about it. But I think it'll be really cool, like, I just think it'd be really cool as a Lego set, because I think I don't know, they're pod race-esque, and I feel like they don't have a set like that currently, and this would be a good opportunity for them to create a pod racing-esque set. So I think that would be really, really cool. And then we need 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Now I know what it's like to be a Jedi on the run. Look how chonky they are! So good. Okay, and then... the sun just went behind some clouds or something, because it just suddenly got very dark in my room. I told you it's been rainy and cloudy. Like, a whole bunch here. So if the lighting suddenly changed, that's what happened. I wish that I had actually paid more attention to some of the sets that Chaos Cultist was showing me back in around that time period, because he tried to get me into Lego Star Wars earlier than that, but I just wasn't vibing with it super yet. And I don't know what happened this past year, but I just like something about it really exploded for me, and there are definitely some sets that I miss that I very much regret. Like, I am sad that I was not around and an active fan of specifically the Lego Star Wars stuff when the first wave of Clone Wars products were coming out. Even though I don't necessarily like the look of all of them, like retrospectively, like looking back at them, I do think it would have been really cool to collect them at the time. Also, because I want the minifigs. Okay, this is where I'm going to stop duplicating what I'm doing, but at least I've gotten that second leg built, and because I assume that's going to be roughly the same thing. I don't know if this is going to have all the same angles exactly, so I'm going to just not duplicate it from going forward. All right, I need two. I just want to get all my pieces, so two of those, one of those, one of these, and then a couple black pieces. So this one here, two of the pegs. All right, that is everything. So first thing goes like that. Goes. You know what? Actually, I do think I can duplicate this step. This just looks like it's a straight angle. There doesn't look like there's a difference. So I'm going to assume that I can, and if I'm wrong, you guys can say, ha! It's a safe amount. It's a total safe amount of rain for us. It's just been rainy and cold. We've actually got snow on our mountains, which I've not seen in ages. So that's really... Oh my god. What did I just do? Angela, what did you just do? Hold on. Fuck that up. Hold on. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, we've got those both on there now. This with the yellow peg goes on the other side. Like that. And then that goes there to secure it. Did I not have... Oh, there it is. I was like, I swear I pulled all of those already. And then, yeah, this just goes in like that, and it looks like it's identical on both sides, so therefore I think I did that okay. Now is where we actually won't duplicate them, because it probably matters which side these pegs end up on. So, let's grab what we need, and we'll start on this last piece. See, I don't know if it's going to be quite that extreme. I think Sid, like, I don't disagree with you fully, Okami, because I definitely think Sid's going to betray them. But I think Sid, like, it's going to be one of two things. It's either going to be what you said, where it's going to be a full betrayal. She gives zero, like, flips about the Bad Batch, right? And then just betrays them, throws them under the bus. Or the ATTE, as you put it, very nicely. Or it's going to be a slightly different circumstance where Sid is forced to betray them because of circumstances. She's going to end up feeling guilty, possibly coming to their aid, like, you know, later on or something. But I do think we are going to get that betrayal moment, because I think Omega especially needs that lesson. She hasn't had a full in-your-face lesson of people will betray you. This is not a wholesome, good place like maybe you're kind of imagining it trying to be. And I think she knows that to a certain extent, but I don't think she's fully felt that. And I think Sid's betrayal, or at least a moment of that, will be like a catalyst for Omega. I don't know in what way, but oh my god, can you guys... Okay. Do you think they're gonna have her be force sensitive? Like, they've already implied very heavily that she's empathetic, to an extreme level where she can really kind of really read people's emotions. That's the whole point of, I think, that sort of bottle episode of her and Tech working things out in the cave. So, like, they've been having her meditate. She's been doing a lot of things that she was taught from, I have blanked on the Wookiee Jedi boy's name, but the Jedi Wookiee that she met. She's been doing just basically a lot of things that she saw him doing because she bonded with that boy a lot. And I'm really curious if they're going to end up making her force sensitive in some capacity. I kind of want them to. I want that to be like her actual uniqueness, because that would also explain why they want her, like why the Empire may want her very specifically, because if Palpatine is trying to clone himself a new body that is force sensitive, she would be a perfect test subject to extrapolate off of. And in the same way that they were looking for Grogu because he's force sensitive and very young, like I feel like it could be tied together basically. And I'm really curious if that's like where they're going with it. Is Omega going to be force sensitive? Gunji, that was his name. Thank you. He may not have, though, because he's not as experienced of a Jedi. Like, we know that Anakin and Ahsoka, for fuck's sake, couldn't sense people half the time, even when they were force sensitive, because that was just not like Anakin especially, that is just not a skill he has. It's something that was problematic for him as Darth Vader. It's part of why I think he has even the fucking fortress to meditate in, is because he can't do that on his own very well. That's always been one of his flaws. So Gunji, I could absolutely see having a similar flaw. Like, that actually seems to be an issue with the Jedi as a whole. And I don't know if that's something that they're intentionally, like, doing or not. But, like, it's something that I've kind of noticed where, like, you always think that they're able to sense each other. But I feel like in the Clone Wars, at least, none of them do that. Maybe. That could be a possibility of maybe they use somebody else's DNA alongside Jango's. I could see them still just claiming that she's a full, pure clone, and they just adjusted the XY chromosomes to make her, femme. So I don't know. I think I like to believe, my theory is that she's force sensitive in some capacity. Like, that's what makes her special. It would also, I think, add to whatever their plans are for Ahsoka, because I think Omega's going to end up being a part of that. Like, I feel like they're setting up Omega. They already set up Ezra. They've obviously built Ahsoka up through the Clone Wars, but they've basically set up their trio of new characters for a new, younger audience to get behind and or just continue being behind, because they grew up at least with Ahsoka, because she's been around for a while, obviously. But, like, Ezra and Omega are both still relatively new enough. I guess Ezra really isn't at this point, but he still feels like it to me. But it's just an interesting concept. Well, the blonde hair is not that uncommon. There's plenty of clones that have blonde hair. I mean, hell, Rex does, doesn't he? Whenever that he has his helmet off, he's always got like a blondish tint to his crop cut over anything else. So I don't think he has dark colored hair. I don't know what step I'm on. What am I doing? Ah, I need to put the pieces below. Da-da-da, there we go. And there we go. That looks correct. Okay. Nice. And then we've got one of these pegs. Ah, there is no... Okay, there we go. I was reading this step and going, have I done this already? Is this me starting the next leg? But no, it is not me starting the next leg. So I don't have to be too questioning of it. Alright, we got this. And then we've got another one of these. And then we're going to put these dark gray ones, which I like a lot. Dude, a Thrawn series would be amazing. I mean, he's gonna be in Ahsoka, from my understanding. I think he's actually, like, the antagonist in that, potentially. Because that's who... So, okay. It's been a little while since I've watched Rebels, but if I remember correctly, basically where Rebels ended is Ezra and Thrawn kind of disappeared. And Sabine, along with Hera, Chopper, and, like, the Ghost, basically, like, went and helped the Rebels, continue doing that thing. But then eventually Sabine hooked back up with Ahsoka, or is going to be hooking up with Ahsoka, so that they could go and find Ezra. Like, I thought that was part of the point. Alright, I'm going to... Hold on. Alright, there you go. That is inappropriate, and you have been silenced. Alright. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Otto. Is I think they're gonna end up fleshing out the arc with Thrawn, Ezra, where he's ended up being, and then basically my expectation is it's gonna be Ahsoka, Sabine, possibly with Hera, maybe on the Ghost, who knows? That's why I'm really hoping for a Ghost rebuild. Because, like, I just want to see that happen. And, like, it would just be so good. I want that to happen. I want Ezra back. I want Ezra back. I want flashbacks to Kanan. I want to be sad about all of them because I miss that family. I miss the Rebels team. They were some of my favorites. Okay, I need to focus on this build. We need to put this blue peg underneath here. Hold on. That goes there. And then we have this piece and one of these. One of these. There we go. Oh, that's really cool. I like how that looks. And then this is gonna go... Oh, I missed it. Oops. I used the wrong peg here. One moment. can I get this peg out? There we go. I needed this one, actually. That was the problem. Oh, I did that backwards. That's actually, I didn't do that wrong at all. Okay, hold on. I borked everything because I got distracted by shit happening in chat. Okay, let's fix this. This goes down here. This one goes up here. Then we end up with... Okay, I'm gonna take a small breather and refocus because holy shit, I did do it correctly. I just flipped it the wrong damn direction. Okay, so I'm gonna take some steps back. Hold on. Okay, that does go like that. Now let's figure out where our pegs go. Alright, we've got one that goes like that. We then have another that goes like that, and then a final one like this. Yes, Simon, I believe the newest episodes of season 3, is it? Of Mandalorian begin airing tomorrow on Disney+. Okay, so now I have this correct. What needs to happen... Oops. Hold on. I got this peg. There we go. So like that. That is correct. This then goes there. Glorious. Okay. I just flipped it the wrong way, and if I had paid attention, that would have been a lot less painful. Okay, we're all good there. And then this leg is going to go on this side. Into this section. I want that to look like that. So good! Yeah. Jibe, 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 jibe. Alright, it looks amazing. Except that I think these are too high. I think that goes there, and... There we go. One day I'll get these legs done correctly. Okay, now it is correct. Yes? Yes! Yes! There's 2 pegs there, there's 2 pegs there, we nailed it. It only took us like 4 tries. Alright, we've already got this step done. Look at us go. And I was correct, and that step didn't matter. This is where it matters. Now, let's see if I cannot bork it up this time and do it correctly. Alright, we got that one there. We have the 3 with one of the pegs like that. Now I have the 2 peg going like that. And then the short one is on this side. Wonderful. Okay. Your timeout didn't give you the hint, friend, so we're going to just ban you. There you go. Goodbye. Okie dokie. We can continue on with our build now. Like that. Thank you. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Alright, we've got these here. Like that. And then these ones are going to go on the back side in the exact same position. Right? It is really starting to come together. It's actually taking shape, and it's looking like an ATE. Which is what we wanted! Alright, we've got that done. We now stick that... like... so? Yes. And then... the final little round thing. Where are you sticking so far? There we go. Okay, that goes like that. That goes like that. And then we're right there. The final thing to build for this one is the big, like, round cylindrical thing that we built. Where is our final... cat hair? The one problem with having the cats around the house sometimes and, like, them being near the Lego is their hair, like, just immediately just clings to all of my Lego pieces. And then I have to dust them all. It's a little bit wee annoying. Exactly. Alright. Why are you not going on? There we go. He's having a major struggle. Okay, that is done correctly. We've got these 4 pieces here. I agree. I agree. Don't mind some flirty comments every now and then, but we like to keep it tame. This is YouTube after all. Ah, I was about to ask where this piece was, and I found it. Underneath the leg. Alright, we need this to go in like so. Then that's gonna go there. And now that I have this on, I will grab this, and we will be able to position the last little decorative flat piece we're putting on correctly. Please stick in the hole. Get in there. Come on, you stupid Lego piece. Come on. There we go. Nope, you're still not in there. Okay, maybe it'll be easier if I actually do it this way. Yep, apparently it was. I don't know why that was so much easier, but it was. And the last one goes there. Good! It's so good! The legs. Now we can actually start working on the big flat pieces. Yes? Yes? Oh, we have some interior stuff to finish. Just kidding. Okay, so we need that. These 2 white pieces. I guess my bet is this is a weapons rack? Because there's always weapons racks? Yeah, I mean, I know, but they do pay my bills a little bit, so, you know, gotta follow the rules a smidge sometimes. Besides, there's other places for that kind of content. And you all know where you can go. In fact, there's some brand new content dropping for the VIPs very, very soon, starting tomorrow. I'm quite excited for it to come out, and I can't wait to hear what they think about it. So yeah, just as a little hint to some things that are coming. And you probably have seen some hints if you follow any of my not safe for work content, because I've been sharing hints about it for a couple days now. Where does this go? This needs to come over here. Actually gonna put it right there. And then I think we're making some coffee. Dude, does coffee exist in Star Wars? Actually? This is not coffee at all. Ha! I just saw this and was like, that is clearly a coffee cup. Like, that is a coffee cup piece, but that's not what I'm building at all. I am building a fire extinguisher. This is a cup of coffee, though. Or of some variety, at least. Because it does go there. Holy shit. We've gotten so uplifting. This is the most glorious silver coffee mug ever. I'm going to assume it's Captain Cody's, which is why we're getting such glorious music with this. It's not at all because we're on a random playlist, and it's just at that point. But we got to something cool. Alright, this goes in the center. Right there. I want it facing that way. Love it. They call it calf? Oh my god, you're right. I have heard them call it calf. I never put that together. Like, I never actually put that together. But yes, they do call it calf. Holy shit, I had forgotten about that. I feel kind of dumb. It's been one of those days. Okay. Oh, here's where our bombs go! I need to find where our other... We must have a spare one of these elsewhere, because we've got 2 of these sets. So it must be in my... I bet it's in my people's... Like, my meeple pieces. Meeple. Did I just call minifigs meeple? Good lord, Angela, you haven't done that in, like, weeks. Why are you reverting back to your silliness? My minifigs, like, accessories area. What do I need? I need the red piece, because I'm getting distracted by my own silliness. This goes like that, and you are going on the other side. Yep, that's definitely going to be for weapons. You know what? In fact, boys, you don't need your guns right now. Okay. We're just going to store them. Apparently like that. Give me... Soldier, give me your gun! Ah, I like that better. Okay, okay. Does this fit? Nope, not at all! Alright, how are you supposed to be in there then? Is it like that? Ah, it's like that. Okay. I knew I'd figure out eventually. I just gotta turn it every wrong way first. Get in there. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It still kind of doesn't fully fit because it wants to pop this one off, but... if we turn them... is that better? Yes, actually. For some reason it is. Gonna leave it like that. Alright, and then you guys... I know it's a little early for you to be taking your place in position. However, we're just gonna build you inside of this thing, okay? You're gonna hang out right there. You're on your mission. You know what? One of you actually is gonna be manning the guns. In the back. There you go, bud. There you go. Oh, actually, can you actually hold it? Hold on, I ripped your helmet off of you. Is it actually called recaf in 40k? I did not know that. I've not read enough books to, like, hear them talk about drinking, or calf or anything like that. That's hilarious. Please, can you hold this? I thought you looked like you could. Okay, I don't think you actually can, but you kind of look like you are now. Okay, and Cody, you can sit back here with your boys. Hype them up. You know what? Actually, you're not sitting. You're standing right there, and you're like, men, we've got this. That's why I'm holding my gun already. Okay. Everybody is set in their scene. We need this, and then this little case, along with this piece, and another one of these handles. Hello, handle? There you are. Where does this go? Oh, I'm sorry. This doesn't go here at all. I'm a liar. It doesn't go there at all. It actually goes... It actually goes here, and this one goes here. Get on there. Okay, got it. Excuse me for putting that almost in the wrong spot. How dare I? need this. And this big round piece. These tan pieces, because we're making some more seats, apparently. Oh, and the wrench. Okay. Where? There it is. Okay. Got that in there, and then that goes across. Oh, is that because it's removable? Oh, that's cool. Love it. Oop, I put that in wrong. There we go. Now, we're actually going to start on some of the side pieces. Actually, no, we're not. Because I just realized what time it was. And I think this will give us plenty to finish up with next time. So my plan is we're going to actually finish building this up this Friday. I'm going to do a live stream, probably, I haven't decided on the time. It's not going to necessarily be at the normal 1 p.m. time. I might do it a little bit earlier because I do have a wrestling event later that evening, and I can't remember specifically what time it is. But my plan is to finish this up later this week before the majority of my pro wrestling events. So, be looking forward to that. In the meantime, I am going to go ahead and call it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the shenanigans that was the show and tell, actually, that we had at the very beginning, and the process of this build. I'm really liking how this thing is coming together. I really, really think, like, the legs are the coolest thing to me about this particular model. Especially these middle ones. They're just so flexible, but then they're very, very stable. And I just think it's a really, really rad build. Cannot wait to finish him. He feels a little lopsided. I just had him on my desk inappropriately, and it was making him lopsided feeling. But yeah, I really think this is cool how this is coming together. We'll wrap it up very soon. I'll see you guys then. Yeah, we will absolutely do more live Q&As in the future. I've done some before. But we can absolutely think about putting together another one. Maybe that will be a future Friday live stream. Because I know that tends to be a day where a lot of people are available. So absolutely great idea. I'll keep that in mind for sure. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else for you guys. I'll keep you posted on what the content schedule is going to look like this week. Because like I said, it is going to be a little bit odd right now just because of my crazy busy week. But this has been a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye!